How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Marketing Over Matter. My name's Jonathan Delamater. Today we are tackling my top tips for 2021 on Instagram. And if you are new to the channel, then I just want you to know that these are not tips that you see every day. I cannot stand myself when I'm on Instagram looking at the same tired content twisted in some different light. I don't care about that. These tips are really going to help you, and they're really unique, I think, to your situation, most likely, as well as you probably haven't heard them before. So, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, so I can keep bringing you this amazing content. It really helps me out. Makes me motivated to keep giving you guys more of these amazing tips that probably no one else would tell you. So, alright, let's dive in. I'll see you guys in a sec.
Business, money, mindset.
So my top 6 Instagram tips are as follows: upsize, breakdown, analyze, bond, James Bond, omnisource, and nurture. And I'm gonna dive, because this is kind of just some jargon, and I am going to break down what each of these mean in depth in just a second. But in this video, I'm just gonna tackle upsize and breakdown. For the rest, you guys are gonna have to stick around, subscribe to me, and wait for the next video. So let's dive right in. So for upsizing, this is what I mean. So at least for me, I struggled for a very long time to sort of keep topping my own content. I kept trying to, one up my last post every single time, which is great, and I was making quality stuff, but it drove me nuts, and it took a very long time. Sometimes I would work on a carousel for days, and to think, these are days where people are just not getting exposed to my brand. I mean, yes, the quality is great, and it got very good reactions and all that stuff, and quality is what you need, but right now I think the nurture is better than the quality. So I say make more posts, even if they're slightly less quality, and I'll tell you why in a second. And let me just elaborate a little bit more on this. So if you analyze your post creation time like I did, and you're realizing that I spend 2 days on a post, and I post it and it gets 10 likes, I have 1,000 followers, it's ridiculous. So I mean, I probably didn't make the right type of content. That's most likely what happened. But also, it's just that I put too much thought into it, and didn't use my time wisely. I could have said what I needed to say in a single post and spent 20 minutes rather than 2 days to create something that no one wanted to see anyway. So that's my point, and I hope you guys can just sort of be your own judge on how long you're taking to create your content, and just mass producing rather than being the Ferrari of the world. No one, like 1% of the world buys Ferraris, but you want to expose your brand to as many people as possible, right? So stop worrying about the design, and what you need to do is make a template. If you are going to do carousels, even for a single post, make it a template for your posts and make a template for your carousels, where there's little thought that goes into it. The only thought and research that goes into it is just in the text aspect of your post. So you don't need to worry about the design. The design's already taken care of for the most part. You may need to tweak a couple little things, but 80% of the work is done for you. Maybe the last 20% is just on your covers and the text, and that's it. And then you can just start pumping out this content, because the templates are made. Makes your brand look professional, and you're nurturing your audience. Yeah, so simple plug and play covers. Just a cover where, like I said, again, 80% of the design is done for you. Maybe you just, I talk about Gary Vee a lot, so maybe I plug in a photo of Gary Vee or something. It's as simple as that. So, and the last step in this is to rotate your brand cover colors on the cover image, because it looks very professional when somebody lands on your page and it all looks pretty uniform. It's just you're creating a feed design, whatever design you want to make. But if you have like 4 or 3 different brand colors, then each post should just rotate to the next color, and it'll give your feed this really nice look, and it looks very professional and all that. So upsize your quantity of content and just stop worrying so much about looking like an art display, and make your process really streamlined by creating these templates that will really decrease the time and energy it takes to make this stuff, while also making your audience remember you at the end of the day because you actually posted. So alright, well that being said, let's move on to my second big tip, which is to break down. We just upsized, now we're breaking down. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that, and this is sort of going off the last thing we just talked about, this is why I'm doing these two tips together, is that rather than making one big post or a carousel IGTV or something like that, some long form content, I say break it down into bite-sized pieces, right? So you're taking your long piece of content, the IGTV or whatever it is, and just like I'm doing with this video, because I showed you 6 tips, but I'm only showing you 2 right now, right? So I'm breaking it down into thirds, and I encourage you to do the same thing. Take something, because people aren't going to stick around. I probably already lost you, most of you, so I mean, just break it down into little bite-sized pieces of content that's easy to consume. Especially on the Instagram platform, I don't think people are sticking around past like 2 minutes. So the best bet that you could do is just break down your content and just listen to my advice. Quadruple down on video and reels. Do quick videos, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute IGTVs. Just quadruple down on that, and especially do reels. They're the easiest form of content to make. It's 15 seconds. Just get on the camera and say something. I mean, seriously. So do that, and make sure they're native to Instagram. Don't re-upload your TikToks, or they won't get as much reach, and Instagram won't be able to find you. And meaning that there's like a team looking for Instagram native reels, and maybe your post will get the chance to be seen by them, and they can expose you to more people. But anyway, again, just downgrade the perceived quality if you have to. And what I mean by perceived quality is that you might not think it's good, but your audience will probably think it's good. You're your own worst critic, so just forget about making like obscene quality. You're not Ferrari. You need to just make something and put it out there. So break down your big content into smaller content, and then you have triple the content. It's very simple math, right? So those are my first 2 tips. Stick around, please subscribe, and I'm going to be breaking down my next 2 tips in the next video, so don't wait. I'll see you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and again, this is Marketing Over Matter. See you guys later. How's it going, guys? If you want to continue this video, just click the link right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.